Hello everybody, it's me, GhostCritic. Thank you for joining me. I've been back now for over a week. What have you missed? Where have you been? Did you forget about me again? You've already missed a pull list revisitation showing you everything that I'm picking up at the moment. You've already had one new comic book day, you've had a comic book haul, and you've had a comic book review video. If you've not checked out any of those, I think it's about time you did. This week I had 7 books on my pull list, which is exciting, but doubly exciting because there are 2 new issue ones, and they're from titles that they're very special to me, and I'm so happy that they're back, and it's just fingers crossed that they live up to my expectations. I just can't wait to tell you about them, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Just to remind anyone who's new to my channel and you want and you like what you see, there's 3 things you can do to help me out. You can subscribe, you can hit the notification bell, you can hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to be an extra special subscriber, whether you're new or old, comment down below and say hello. Tell me what you've been picking up this week, if you're excited for any of the books that I'm about to show, or just generally say hello. Let me know you're there. I've had a few new subscribers, but they obviously hide who they subscribe to, because the numbers are going up, but I'm not getting any emails to tell me such and such a person has subscribed to you. Thank you to the people who are still subscribing. Thank you to all the people who have still stuck with me. It's all very gratefully appreciated. So let's have a look at the books. There's only one book from Image, and it was a little bit of a surprise because I knew there was one left to go, but it's been so long since it came out, but I am glad it's here. It's issue number 7, finishing off the Maestros run from Stephen Scroggs, Dave Stewart and Phonographics. It was a fun kind of demon jaunt with some kind of fantasy and magic thrown in, but of a very adult variety. Blood, guts, swearing, the whole caboodle, sexy ladies, the whole stuff. And finally they've got round to finishing the series off, so who knows if I can even remember how it ended. I remember remembering the baddie kind of got his wish, basically, the ultimate baddie, and the whole of the universe, the world, whatever, blinked out of existence, and he was basically all that was left. So there's going to be a twist, clearly, but we shall have to wait and see and read. Issue number 52 of The Flash. We've come out the other end of Flash War, whether that was a good thing or not. I'll see what kind of falls out from that, with all these new forces that have come into play from Joshua Williamson. But here we have, teaming up with Cold. I'm guessing this is the guy from the future who's now stuck in our present. But I've been enjoying this a lot lately. The first of the new books that have come out that have got me incredibly excited, and while this is only a one-shot, it does lead into, I think it's 4 or 5 new titles within this universe. I am, of course, talking about Sandman universe. Yes, it's finally out. I'm very excited for this. I'm guessing there's a few kind of stories mixed in here because there are a lot of writers, there are a lot of artists, but I'm guessing, like I said, they're all the little stories that are going to feed into the new books, the Dreaming, Books of Magic, Lucifer, and the House of Whispers. So there's 4 of them. So I couldn't be more pleased to see this back. With Neil Gaiman, I'm guessing at the helm, not necessarily writing these, but certainly overseeing that this stays true to the Sandman that has gone before. I'm expecting a lot from this. We're on to Marvel books now to finish off. The other new #1 out this week, and this is an ongoing title, and people might go, oh, it's Dan Slott, but I don't care, because Fantastic Four is back on the shelves, and not a moment too soon. It's a big, thick book by the feels of it, so a nice bumper package. I have a feeling we're not going to see the Fantastic Four in this issue. I think there's going to be a kind of lead up. We might get to see a couple of panels at the end of them, but I have a feeling that this is predominantly going to be all about the Human Torch, Johnny Storm and the Thing, Ben Grimm, and leading up to wherever the rest of the Family Four have been. But I am so happy to see this back on the shelves. I love Fantastic Four. You know from my collection videos, you know from my comic book haul videos, Fantastic Four is always in the mix, and it is the predominant series. I am collecting as much of it as I can. This will be at my top of the list to read. Rest of the Marvel titles. X-Men Blue, issue number 33. I'm guessing this is the start of a new storyline. There's only a few more issues to go. I think it's issue 35 or 36 it ends. I know people shout at me when I say this, but I'm basically just buying these to end the series now. As always with these kind of second tier X books, they get enmeshed in the whole whatever crossover is going on at the moment. They don't just let them be what they are and let them tell their stories, and it's just so storytelling is so jagged and disparate from what perhaps Cullen Bunn really wanted to do with this book, but it's always the same, and I don't know why I'm always surprised, and why I always hold out till the end, but I do. Daredevil issue 606. I just have to quickly look. Oh, we might have a new story, because that Mare story was going on forever. We've still got Charles Soule writing it. I got a feeling from this cover it looks like there's some sort of social media business going on there. If you do want to see closer images of these comics, I will be putting them up on my Twitter. That's at GhostCritic, very easy to find. So if you want a closer look at any of these covers, that's the place to go. I'll upload the pictures probably about half an hour to an hour after this video goes up. And finally, The Amazing Spider-Man issue 3. Been loving the first two issues. Feels like a real kind of return and back to form for a very kind of nostalgic feeling Spider-Man. He's back to being down on his luck, everything not really going his way, having to go back to school. You need to read the storyline to find out why that is. And now we have clone, or is it? Yes, we've got Spider-Man versus Peter Parker. Something went on in that school room last issue, and it looks like we're going to find out from Nick Spencer on this. The artwork by Otley on this, of Invincible fame, is just fantastic. He suits the Spider-Man aesthetic perfectly. I hope he stays on for a long time, and I'll be there with you. That's it for this week. As I said, if you're new, subscribe, hit the notification button. Everybody give this video a big thumbs up after you've watched it, and comment down below and I'll reply back as soon as I can. Until next time, thank you all for watching. I'll see you on Friday with, I don't know yet, but we'll find out. Until then, bye bye.